And welcome back. Welcome back to Open Your Eyes. We're moving now into our third and final segment for the morning. Now, this one is all about a fast track. This is actually about a business acceleration program for women entrepreneurs seeking to access capital and new markets. In to talk to us about it, Monique Usher, who is the manager of SBDC Belize, unit of Beltrade.
Yes.
And of course, we've got Sarita Bejarano, who is the manager of Belize Training and Employment Center. Ladies, good morning and welcome.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
I normally start off by talking about colors and complimenting it. You looking lovely. Love them. Love them.
Thank you.
Thank
But
you.
let's jump on into this. Now, when we hear fast track, a lot of people actually wonder to themselves, what are we talking about here? And then, of course, we're actually here in uplifting women and uplifting themselves in business. Let's get there.
Sure.
Let's start with you, Monique.
FastTrack is an accelerator program that's focused on scaling up women that are in business. So what the program looks at doing is doing an assessment of where the women is in business and providing support to get them to the other level. So basically identifying what are some of those gaps in that business and providing them with the support to overcome those challenges faced in that business. This specific program is unique. I say that because it's something that's being hosted in Central America and the Dominican Republic. So Belize is partnering with our sister regions to provide this program that looks at providing access to new markets and also funding opportunities for women in business.
It does say that fast track will help SMEs led by women to grow.
Yes.
How is that going to help?
Yes, the program has 3 key phases. The first being the recruitment phase. So we're currently in the recruitment phase, and that comes to a closure on the 10th of April. So at this point in time, what we're doing is attracting women who are in business, who have an operation that has 2 or more women. It has a specific focus on rural, migrants, Afro descendants, and also looking at indigenous women. So we're trying to cater to these specific target groups and having them be a part of this program. So the recruitment phase, and you have the fast track phase, which, fast track, it's going to be almost like a boot camp that basically accelerates them during a short period of time.
Yeah.
But I'd like to make mention that, the program itself has a monitoring and evaluation component that looks at reviewing the progress these businesses make over the next 5 years.
Okay.
I love that because I'm thinking of a new business owner or even just a small business owner who's saying, I don't know if I can dedicate time to be able to enroll in a program, and Fast Track kind of gets you there with the fundamentals
Yes.
in a shorter amount of time.
Yes.
But let's talk about that. I mean, there's been an explosion of small businesses. How small are we talking?
Yeah.
Who's the best candidate for this program?
Perfect question, Marlene. We're looking at women-led businesses that have 2 or more employees. So if you have 2 employees within your business, we're catering to your operation. It's not specific to a industry.
Okay.
We're looking at women from various cross sectors of the industry.
Yeah.
And the idea is to have you a part of not only Belize's entrepreneurial ecosystem, but connecting you with other women in Central America and the Dominican Republic. The network itself has 24,000 founders, so it's a program that has been in existence for quite some time, and it's ideal time
And that
for
in alone is an opportunity because one of those people would have been where you were,
yes.
well, where you are right
Yes.
now. But let's just clarify size of company. What if it's with my family? What if it's me and my husband and a child? Is that still considered a woman-led business? I mean, some people are really just at startup, 3 or 4 people.
Yes, women-led, when we speak women-led, we're talking about the women having majority shares in that business.
All right. Now, what is, you think, the greatest benefit of a small business who's trying to establish themselves in enrolling in this program?
For this specific program, like I shared, it has the component that allows you to build your capacity. So a part of it also looks at having a diagnostic tool done on your specific operation, and that tells you what your needs are, what are some of the challenges that your business face, and it provides the support to address those needs and challenges in real time. You also have the opportunity to network. I know when I spoke about the 24,000 founders, Jan's face lit up because it does show, you know, the vast support that's in there.
Yes.
And the networking opportunity for you to connect with other women who might be in a similar field like you, but operating in a different territory, and you get to learn about their experiences in business, and you are able to mitigate some of the challenges that you know might be on the forefront for you.
That's the reason why my face lit up, because if you are able to network with over 24,000 people, then what is to say you're not going to catch on? Which leads me to bring Sarita into the conversation and talk about the training that will be happening and whatnot, because there will be a workshop. Let's get there and what to expect.
Yes. There is another program giving highlight on what we're talking about women-led business. Another initiative that Beltrade is hosting is a design thinking workshop for digital transformation. So this workshop aims at highlighting different innovative IT solutions for businesses, and it involves coming to contact with 20 MSMEs who will be able to undergo a design thinking approach. And after this design thinking approach, they will be able to develop a prototype for, again, digital solution for their business. So we're looking at solutions such as e-commerce, for example, online payment systems. We're looking at softwares they could integrate into their business. So it's looking at digital solutions that can transform their business from just a mom and pop company to having that digital integration. This program is also executed across the Caribbean. So Belize is partaking in this program in particular. So we are very content to have this program on board.
How tech savvy do I have to be? Because I might want digital transformation, but I'm like, man, I just figured out WhatsApp.
Yeah,
Like,
That's a very good point, Marlene. When we're talking about digital solutions, it can be from simply integrating a laptop to your business as a digital solution. There are many small businesses that don't even have their operations online. They're not doing their invoices online. They're not doing payroll online. They're not doing sales online. Yeah. So we're looking at starting from the very basic and of course helping them upscale their business to that digital aspect that it takes.
A buy-in is always the best thing, because people must understand what they're going into before they get into it. You made mention about 2 or 3 times about design thinking. I could remember the first time hearing design thinking, I thought, man, I don't know if I think about no design, but it's not necessarily that. So let's break that down a little for folks who would like to be or who are interested in this.
Yes, and I think that's very important, sensitizing the possible participants or those participants we're catering for to understand what is design thinking. Design thinking is a methodology or a process by which businesses, especially or organizations, undergo to, first of all, connect with their customers to be able to identify barriers, bottlenecks that are happening when they are consuming their product or services. So I think that's very important, and it goes through a 5-stage approach in looking at doing research with the customers, defining the problems, coming up with alternative solutions, developing a prototype, and then being able to test that prototype to be able to then be feasible for the business. So it's a 5-step approach I will be looking at, and we'll be walking through the entrepreneurs throughout this process. So I think it's important to highlight that in this workshop, they will also be benefit from, of course, professional development for themselves. Capacity will be developed there. And of course, networking opportunities.
Lovely.
So is this workshop also only for women-led businesses, or this one is open?
This one is open.
Okay.
We're looking at an open call for MSMEs, again, who are interested in integrating that digital solution to their businesses. There is no limitation. You can be a female or a male to be able to apply for this particular workshop.
Any size criteria?
Well, in particular, we're looking at those small businesses that have more than one employee, one to more than one employee.
Okay.
Yes. So it could be something, for example, my husband and I are operating a business. So even if it's maybe not in that formal aspect, that's still an employee for him. You know, so we're looking at that aspect of integration.
I also want us to touch on the Regional Investment Connect, or
Yes.
RIC 2022.
Wow,
and
how
the
many
import-
things are you going
yeah.
to pull out of your hat today?
Yes, so
Yeah.
that's the third phase to the program,
Yeah.
and the third phase focuses on financing and investment opportunities for entrepreneurs. And the Regional Invest Connect 2022 is an event that connects entrepreneurs with investment opportunities. So that's an additional part to the Business Accelerator program, the Women-Led Business Accelerator program. So you go through the recruitment process. I like to point out that it's only 24 companies regionally that will be participating in this program, in the FastTrack program. After the FastTrack program, you have an opportunity to apply for this third phase to the program, and of course, you'll be receiving technical assistance and support to take you to the next stage to access potential financing that are available through various vehicles when it comes to financing in the instruments.
Is this going to be the Shark Tank competition like?
Similar approach to Shark
Best
Tank,
pitch, yeah.
pitching your business to a panel of investors. And of course, during that phase, the support is there to get you to the next level.
And a lot of these small businesses definitely are clamoring to get funds. So you did mention that there will be an opportunity for them to get some, you know, what would be the amount?
The amount.
What can I get? Yes.
I know that was a question that you would have posed. Again, a particular focus on the program is ensuring that it's customized to the needs. So an assessment is done to see, you know, what exactly is needed for that enterprise, and then, you know, a determination is made.
So maybe I think I need $100,000, but maybe I'm not ready for it yet based on what the
Possibly,
assessment
yes.
shows.
Yes, and remember, you know, this is an investment opportunity. So this is not only looking at locally what our ecosystem has to offer, but it's a regional approach, and we have partners like Impact Hub Nicaragua. We have Sempromipe, which is our regional agency that supports various MSME development initiative in Central America.
And of the 24 spaces that are available, are there specific spots for Belize, or is it going to be based on who meets the criteria across the region?
It's a very competitive competition and environment, so it's not specific to say, but ideally we would want to have 3 Belizean companies a part of the program, considering that it's 8 other countries that are a part of this initiative.
Yeah. And, you know, a lot of times people think if it's going to be that competitive and I'm a small business, I don't stand a chance. What's the self-assessment tool you would tell business owners or women-led businesses at this point that they should take to decide if the FastTrack program, or if they're fit for the FastTrack program?
I think for us, one of our selling point as a country when it comes to our entrepreneurs, we might not be producing at the volume, but we have very unique niche products. And I think that's something that the market, you know, is yearning to see, products that have meaning behind them. And like we mentioned, it's women-led. You're looking at businesses that employ or include women from migrants, Afro-descendants, indigenous people, and, you know, so it's an opportunity for you to explore. The support is there from Beltrade, and of course, you know, we want to be able to celebrate women in businesses in Belize that are a part of this regional program.
Primarily.
So going back to the criteria, more than 2 years in operation,
Yes.
they must have some sort of business plan,
Yes.
right?
Not necessarily a business plan, just a business model or a business concept, something that has been proven. I mean, if you're 2 years in existence, it does show that you're a viable business. And I know earlier you had mentioned that, you know, a lot of small businesses boom during COVID-19. And if you look at it, 2 years experience, it could be a business that started out
You're right.
at the onset of COVID.
Yeah, and we've
Yeah,
spoken to a lot of people during that particular time.
Isn't I mean, really a silver lining of the entire pandemic
Definitely.
experience? People who lost jobs and just, you know,
Kick things up.
found their passion in something else.
Yeah, and you know, you did mention 8 countries. You'd like to get at least 3 participants from Belize.
Yes.
But what is my application time? Or what is their application?
Sure. The deadline for the application is the 10th of April. It's an online application. If you visit Beltrade's Facebook page or website, the link is available there. And what we've been doing is we've been doing some email marketing, sending out to our existing clients to have them enroll in the program. The selection process takes place the 11th to the 13th of April. So even though it's fast track for us to review the applications too. And then
So you do the first selection.
the selection is done collectively by Impact Hub Nicaragua, collectively with Beltrade involved in that process, and the other countries that are key players in terms of their support organization. The final notice goes out to the selected participants on the 13th of April, and the first meeting is going to be hosted on the 19th of April, and then we'll provide you with the time frame for the program.
All right.
Right. And let's talk deadlines for your design thinking workshop.
Yes. Important, as Monique mentioned, to visit our Beltrade page. We're posting opportunities constantly on our Facebook page. The applications actually open today, so it's something that we want to promote this morning and to encourage all those potential small businesses to visit our page. And there is a 1-week application period. Thereafter, we'll be doing an onboarding session on the 6th of April, where we'll be presenting the tools we'll be using in the session and an introduction to the design thinking workshop. And thereafter, they will be assigned to do a pre-work, which is a study of engaging with your customers and identifying, again, bottlenecks, challenges while accessing the product or service. And of course, the actual workshop starts on the 11th and 12th of April.
Okay. Wow.
Okay, so 2 deadlines that are quickly approaching.
Yes.
I want to just step back for a moment. You know, BTech, Beltrade, you've been working with small businesses for quite a while. You know, are you seeing more and more that these businesses are coming for the additional support? You offer a suite of services for small businesses. Do you still see that demand?
Yes, we still see the demand, and what we've also taken is an approach of recruiting, because we do see a lot of booming businesses and we do specific targeting for them, but through our training and advisory service, we do see the need by the market to access these services. And you know, it's a very rewarding experience working with a small business, seeing them, you know, just having that idea transform to an actual business. So it's a gratifying process. We love supporting our MSMEs, and you know, it's something that we take great pride in doing.
And quite a few that, you know, you've helped go to another level over the years.
Yeah.
Nice. Do you ever just see a small business pop up and like you can see their potential? You wish they'd come and do some of the programs?
When we do see those, you know, prominent or promising businesses, we do approach them and we share with them what we do, and we see, you know, where they're at, because again, at the end of the day, it's taking their vision and providing support to that vision. So it's not just imposing what we do to these MSMEs, but understanding what their needs are and seeing how best we could support them.
And for the small business owner, whether woman-led, considering the fast track, or design thinking, who say, I just don't have the time. I'm, you know, trying to get through taxes while fulfilling orders, while, you know, updating Facebook. What do you say to them about making this investment in time?
I think it's an investment that is something that could benefit their business in the long term, and I think that's very important for anyone who's looking to invest time in their development. So I would encourage them to apply for either or opportunities that we're presenting today. And of course, a lot of time management is definitely important in terms of getting time to actually work on their orders and also be able to do these sessions online. For example, the digital transformation workshop is actually only 2 hours for 2 days. So it's not a lengthy process. We're trying to break it down, again, bearing in mind that entrepreneurs, business owners are very busy. And they are practically the ones responsible of operations in their business. So it's very important to consider these factors. So again, both programs consider time and of course, the different deadlines that they have to be able to abide by.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what.
Where
Great
do people get
opportunities.
the application forms?
You did say online, I think.
Yeah. So you can call, for the fast track as well?
Yes.
That's on the Beltrade or BTEC?
It's on the Beltrade
Okay.
Facebook page and the Beltrade website. Information is available there. For those of you who are listening at home and might be interested in, giving us a call, you can reach us at 822-3737 or 223-3195.
Okay.
For BTEC, their contact number is 223-0303.
0303.
0303.
You actually remember for the number. That's cool. But information well shared, and this is a great opportunity again for women. A very, very strong hold within our country, and we need to continue to propel each other to be at the top. Thank you guys so very much, Monique Usher, Sarita Bejarano. Thank you for joining us this morning to share with us.
Thank you, Varlene. And
All right.
Thank
So
you.
we're going to take our final break of the morning, and when we come back, we'll be wrapping things up. So stay with us. We'll be right back.